I'm Cam.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Aaron. We're three brothers who lead extraordinary lives.
Because we live and work in our family zoo.
Caring for endangered animals along with a team of keepers.
And helping wildlife conservation projects around the world.
This is our amazing story.
This is 1Z3.
Many of the big cat species found at our sanctuary inhabit parts of China in the wild.
We're preparing to mark Chinese New Year in their honour. And with new beginnings, it's time for a bit of spring cleaning.
So dusty.
Whoa, and smelly.
But something puzzling proves a distraction.
Oh, boys, do you remember this? Oh, I used to love this puzzle.
Come on, boys, let's put this together.
Oh, well done. Oh, we're flying through this.
Boys, it's Bryony. Could you please help me move some of the big cats around site?
Yeah, no problem, Bryony. We're on our way. Come then, boys. Let's go. We'll finish this puzzle off later. Come on, Aaron.
Oh, coming. Oh.
Coming up, marking Chinese New Year, it's out with the old for several cats.
Luka the leopard needs to shake off his shyness and introduce himself to neighbour Xizi.
He's not really sure what to make of it.
It's all changed for cheetah Willow as she moves to a new home on the other side of the site.
Fingers crossed it goes well.
And it's tiger time, as Kirana, our latest arrival, is welcome to a wonderful new habitat.
With so many cats making a fresh start today, we need to get cracking.
First stop is a visit to the amur leopard habitat to see Xizi and the new guy in town, Luka.
Now, these two have got a very important job this year, with the hope that they are going to breed for the global breeding program. And the reason why that's so important is because amur leopards are one of the most endangered big cats on the planet.
And with it being Chinese New Year, we've got an idea.
We're going to be having a bit of fun with them today because we're going to be making animal-friendly Chinese lanterns for them. We're going to be putting 6 lanterns in each of their habitats here at the sanctuary, and I'm hoping it will go quite well.
Xizi and Luka live in separate habitats, but for the breeding program to work, they'll need to get to know each other better.
How are we wrapping it round? We wrap it round like this, yeah?
Our hope is that the lanterns might help these love cats finally meet.
What's good about making these is that we're doing it without any plastic, so it's nice and safe for the amur leopards. Did you ever make these at school, Aaron?
Yeah, I think we did when we were learning about the Chinese New Year. I'm pretty happy with how my first ones turned out.
Xizi's just up there watching on.
Now, this may seem a bit silly that we're making lanterns for leopards, but it's going to be a fantastic sensory enrichment for them.
Lanterns finished, and with Xizi and Luka safely inside, it's time to decorate the habitat.
All right, you go off and do Xizi, I'll go off and do Luka.
Let's do it.
Cool. Xizi's that way.
I knew that.
We'll be spraying some stimulating scented perfume on the lanterns to help create some animal attraction.
Now, this is a really good enrichment for them from a sensory perspective because they come across all kinds of different scents out in the wild.
But I'm not one for whiffy scents.
Oh, I have to smell it. I'm not sure if it's going to attract anything.
I'm more about eau de naturel.
We'll just sit it up here. It's kind of hidden for her.
I'm keeping things simpler for shy Luka.
All in the same spot. Still enriching. I'll do a couple of different levels. Ta-da! All done.
So can our lanterns of love bring Luka and potential partner Xizi together?
Looks good.
It's time to find out.
Okay, guys, we're ready.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, she's going high across the beam.
What have you found, Z?
Here we are.
Here we go.
Yeah!
Have a smell. Go on, girl.
Xizi is loving the lanterns. Perhaps a bit too much.
Oh, finally. Here comes Luka.
He's a bit nervous. He's not really sure what to make of it. He hasn't even seen my lanterns.
But has something else or someone else caught his eye?
Result! He's finally introducing himself.
Oh, look at him interacting with Xizi. He's more interested in Xizi than the actual lanterns.
She's loving him as well, which is a good sign. Hopefully it's not going to be too much longer before we can actually introduce these two together.
Could it be a happy new year ahead for our leopards?
Overall, it has been really encouraging, even just to see him out, because he spent most of the time flirting with Xizi, and of course that is the kind of behaviour we want to see if we expect to see amur leopard cubs here at the sanctuary this year.
Here's hoping. Right, Aaron, you ready to be tested? Aaron doesn't just know about leopards. He knows it all about pretty much every other animal too.
His brain is full to bursting, and we're always trying to catch him out.
We're giving Aaron just 1 minute to answer as many questions as possible.
If he gets more right than wrong, he wins.
Come on!
But if he gets more wrong than right,
We win!
Let's get started. Question 1. How many stomachs does a goat have?
Is it 2?
Wrong. A goat has 4 stomachs. Could you stomach that? Okay, question 2. How high can a rabbit jump?
About 1 metre.
So close. Actually, a rabbit can jump 90 centimetres or 3 feet.
Not that far off.
Question 3. What is the fastest breed of dog and how fast can it run?
Greyhound and 20-something mile an hour. But
20-something mile an hour. I'm afraid I'm going to have to give you half a mark because it is a greyhound, but they can run up to 45 miles an hour.
that's impressive.
Question 4. How many continents can you find wild pigs in?
All of them by 1.
That is correct. Yes, wild pigs are actually found on 6 of the 7 continents. And question 5. How many species of snake are there?
There's around 3,000 species of snake in the world.
Oh, he's got it right. There are over 3,000 species of snake in the world. And that means that time is up and we've lost. We lost.
Yes! Come on!
We've lost.
Oh, unlucky boys. No, better luck next time though.
Whatever. Over the years, the sanctuary has welcomed many different cat species from all over the world.
But there's always room for another one.
So, excited for the arrival of Kirana, the new tiger, to the sanctuary?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I really feel like we're going to give her a good retirement home, and what a way to start the year of the tiger.
Where should we make their new home? So I reckon Willow can move up to the cheetah block and then Kirana can go where Willow was. Yes, great idea. And perhaps a fresh start for the two of them on Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
Whoop. I'll grab the map.
With new arrival Kirana already on her way, the 1-2-3 removals team needs to get Willow the cheetah to her new home fast.
Now we've just come into Willow's enclosure. She's looking quite comfortable at the moment, but I'm not too sure how she's going to feel going into that new habitat. It's a bit of tension around that.
Now Willow's getting older, she'll benefit from being closer to the other cheetahs here at the sanctuary.
Okay, you guys ready, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Persuading Willow to leave her old home could be tricky.
not tricky for Ricky, her keeper, who knows she can't resist a meaty treat.
Good. Very smooth. What the team are going to do, though, just to try and calm Willow's nerves, they're going to cover it over just for the whole move, just so she doesn't kind of get freaked out.
So a cover for when on the move, just like we might use when taking a pet cat to the vet.
Safely loaded, Willow's new home is only a short ride across the sanctuary.
Driving conditions okay for you, Aaron?
We have the cleanest of vans, just a bit dusty.
For some reason, we're trusting Aaron to reverse the truck. Oh. In all fairness, if there was a dent in the van, you're not going to know, are you?
Willow's arrived safely, looked after by the dedicated 1-2-3 team.
Keeper Ricky knows just how to make sure she feels at home.
This is Dolly, so it's Willow's comfort toy that she's had since she arrived here at 4 months old.
Really, it's just Ricky's favourite toy. Doesn't seem to go anywhere without it, does he? So the sound that Ricky's making just now, it sounds a lot like a bird. That's the sort of way that cheetahs communicate. And Ricky's using this just to calm her down.
Hi, good girl.
Taking her first few steps, Willow seems unsure.
But she soon relaxes into her new surroundings.
Willow's new habitat is probably a lot more suited for her. It's bigger and it has different elements as well, and she can get up nice and high to look out over the rest of her area.
Oh, she looks beautiful up there.
With Willow settled in her new habitat, it's all hands on deck over at her old home, with an upgrade in time for Kirana's arrival.
In the wild, tigers like Kirana love to climb.
So, to help her settle in, there's some serious building work to be done.
Aaron, what are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? I've got my safety gloves, I've got my high vis, and I've got my hat visor goggle thingy on my head.
Safety first.
So, ready to get stuck into some DIY?
With you? Not really.
Why?
Shouldn't that be DIY?
We're constructing a climbing frame fit for any tiger to really make Kirana feel welcome. But where to put it?
All right, this is the perfect spot. I need to go down at least a couple feet. Yeah.
All right, I think we're ready for the log to go in the hole now.
All right, has he got that?
Yeah.
Right, one down, another 3 to go. Hello, Cam. What are you doing?
I'm building a climbing frame.
Despite being one of the smallest tiger species,
All right, hold that there a sec,
I got it.
Right, let me just draw that in.
a female Sumatran tiger still weighs about the same as an adult human.
Yeah, got it.
Okay, time to test if Kirana's brand new climbing frame can take her weight.
Feels like a handstand.
Oh, how's that for brotherly love? Just call me a tiger.
I also test. I've got you, bro.
You're the last person I trust in that position.
I didn't say to walk off.
Oh.
Made it.
Hey, come on. Well done. Hey, King up here. Woo, woo, woo. This is looking like a great platform for Kirana, our Sumatran tiger. There's a beautiful view over the sanctuary. She can see the other cats and obviously all of our visitors that come and see her. Oh, I think we've done a really good job there. That looks excellent.
Pleased with that. I hope when she gets here, Kirana loves her specially built climbing frame.
But will she love her new bedroom? The heating's on, and the straw is fluffed.
Right, I think the last thing to do is give it a try. Oh. What are you doing? Oh, so cozy.
Let's hope he wakes up before there's a tiger here wanting to share that bed.
Every year, we travel the world to find out about other conservation projects.
Cheers, guys. Just like ruining my piece of camera. Trying to connect.
Recently, when in Eastern Africa, we received a special invite to a top secret location deep in the African bush.
All they've given us is coordinates to the destination to find it because they don't want anyone to know where they are located. It's been a bit of a journey so far trying to find it.
After hours on the road, we eventually arrive.
This is the Super Sniffer, Super Secretive Dog Detective School.
Here, they train dogs to keep poachers at bay.
Poachers illegally kill wildlife so they can sell their body parts to make money.
This beautiful boy that I have here in front of me is Flex, and he is one of the many dogs here at Canines for Conservation, one of Africa's leading anti-poaching dog units.
There are lots of dogs trained here, all with very important specific jobs.
So he's a detection dog, ivory detection dog, IDD. He's going to Botswana. So.
In order to get the elephant's ivory tusks, poachers have to kill them. So their numbers are now under threat.
The ivory can fetch a lot of money when sold abroad, but these clever canines are trained to sniff it out, finding it before it gets exported.
The first year of work, we had 51 busts with 2 dogs, which was not too bad.
It's the dog's incredibly sensitive sense of smell that's key to their success.
So basically we have these boxes with a hole in the top, and in one of them we've got some pieces of ivory.
When the dog finds the ivory, it gets a reward. And there's nothing these dogs like more than a bouncing ball to chase.
I forgot where I put it, so hopefully he knows. You got your Kong now?
Once trained and confident, they're sent to work with people trying to help save animals all over Africa.
As you can see, they're absolutely stunning, but they do something that is absolutely critical towards saving wildlife all around Africa.
We've always known that dogs are man's best friend, but these helpful hounds are a best friend for the elephants here too, working wonders for wildlife conservation. From one set of super sniffers to another nifty nose.
It's our resident doo-doo detective, Tyler.
It must be poo o'clock, and I wonder what animal poo is going to be put under my nose today.
He's testing himself with another pungent Who's Poo.
Oh, well, that's an interesting looking poo.
Warning, don't play with poo.
I'm an expert, so please don't try this at home.
So, who's produced today's sticky specimen? Our 3 potential ploppers are all herbivores, which means they like to eat plants.
We have Tilly the red panda, Marion the sulcata tortoise, and Erwin the wallaby. One of them did this poo, but who? The first thing I like to do is smell the poo. Tell you what, that actually isn't too bad. It reminds me of going to the garden centre and you kind of get that fresh plant smell of flowers and just natural plants. So it's actually relatively refreshing. So I wonder what animal this could be.
Clearly one that can produce refreshing poo.
Let's start by measuring the poo. Ooh, 14 centimetres wide by 13 centimetres in length and a depth of about 3 centimetres. Based on the shape, smell and size of this poo, straight away I can rule out Erwin the wallaby. Wallabies can spend over a day digesting their food, so when it passes through their system and comes out the other end, their poo is much smaller and drier. This poo is much softer in consistency and green all over. Nice.
That leaves Tilly the red panda and Marion the tortoise.
Now, let's get in and take a closer look. I'm beginning to see a lot of plant material. Woo. As you cut into it, the smell starts to come through. Aha. From a closer inspection, you can see a lot of leafy material here. This has given me the biggest clue so far. This looks like bamboo to me, and I know that 80% of a red panda's diet is made up of bamboo. But Marion the tortoise is not known for eating bamboo at all. So, I think it's safe to say I can rule out Marion the tortoise.
So you've selected your potential pooper?
Tilly the red panda, did you do the poo?
With his super sniff and super scientific skills of deduction, Tyler has got it right.
Yes!
Well done, Tyler. You really are top of the plops.
It's a pooey job, but someone's got to do it. Get in.
As we continue to celebrate Chinese New Year and new beginnings at the zoo, the time has come to welcome Kirana the Sumatran tiger.
How's your drive?
A species native to the Indonesian island of Sumatra, also in Asia. For the last 15 years, Kirana's been living at Chester Zoo.
So very excitingly, the team from Chester have just arrived, and inside this van is Kirana, the new Sumatran tiger, who is now going to be retiring at the Big Cat Sanctuary. Fingers crossed it will go smoothly.
After a long drive, we can't wait to let Kirana out to settle into her new home. It's quite the job.
Watch the...
We're working as fast as we can to move Kirana quickly and safely into her new habitat.
So now that we've got her out of the van, it's just a case of wheeling her into the exhibit, and then hopefully she'll go straight into the house for us. Fingers crossed. Although, whew, it was fun getting her off.
That end's coming in. So if we can get everybody out who's not staying in.
So we've opened up the doors. Obviously she's just taking her time to come through. So once she's in the house, but she's all settled and everyone's happy, then we'll introduce her to the outside area as well. she can truly start settling into her new retirement home.
With all the work we've put into her bespoke habitat, we hope she's going to be very happy here.
Woo. All right, she's in. Fantastic. Just what we're hoping for. Well, I think that went really well.
Yeah, really, really happy with that. Very
Took a little bit of time to come out of the crate, understandably, when she's been in there for a few hours.
I did just check her though, and she's looking really nice and calm, so that's really good.
Ah, this is so exciting. This is exactly what the sanctuary's here for, as well as having those important breeding programs that we're a part of, providing a shelter for cats that are in retirement or rescue.
And what a way to retire. We're thrilled to welcome Kirana to the 123 family, and I'm really hoping she's going to love exploring her new environment. Here she comes.
So now the doors are open, it's all quite exciting, but quite anxious at the same time because we're really keen to see her outside. Ah, brilliant. There she goes. She's out.
After many years at Chester Zoo, it'll take Kirana a few days to get used to her new surroundings. Our whole team are waiting to do whatever we can to help her feel truly at home, whenever she's ready. Moving all these big cats around the sanctuary has really tested our puzzling skills. Ooh, which reminds me.
Hey bros, have you finished with that jigsaw yet?
There's a missing piece. Where's it gone? We can't find it anywhere.
Aha! There you go. The missing piece.
Aaron.
Teamwork.